Hi guys, welcome to Gummy Goomey and to a special video about how we became an army. Before we carry on, do subscribe our YouTube channel clicking on the notification bell so you will receive all our videos. And please give this video a big thumbs up so YouTube will know that we are important for you. Today we will share with you how we became an army. So Constance, she became an army first, and me, her story starting in 2016, so she will tell you how she became an army, and then I'll share with you how I became an army too.
A YouTuber that I watched called Dance Games reacted to a BTS music video. The first video he reacted to was Blood, Sweat and Tears, and I checked the video time, or like the date of when the video was published. It was around October, and that's the first song I listened to from them, and then that's also the first time I listened to BTS. Basically, after listening to Blood, Sweat and Tears, the chorus part like got stuck in my head, you know, when J-Hope like sings. So it just kept going around my head for like months, well, literally months, and then I was like, I have to listen to it again. So I watched his video again a couple more times, and then after that I was like, I need to do more research about them because this song is really good, and I added it onto my playlist on Spotify. And then it was March the 5th that I officially became an army after going to watch, like, I typed into YouTube BTS and then it came up Not Today, that was released just 2 weeks ago from when I searched it, and then I watched Spring Day, then Save Me, then Dope, and then I don't remember what video I watched from there, but I just remember I watched a whole bunch of their songs, and then a load of videos came on my recommendations, introductions to BTS and all that stuff, so I just went down the rabbit hole, and all of a sudden I was an army.
Well, and when she became an army, my life completely changed, because she started to listen to BTS every day, every hour, and she was listening a lot to DNA.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
I think it was around November. I was listening to their songs a lot, and then DNA was my first comeback. So obviously I was really excited because it was my first time like witnessing them like coming back and like doing their thing. And I just remember when the day it came out, I got my computer, my iPad, my phone, like everyone's stuff, and I just put DNA and like started streaming it so that we could get some views and like reach goals. Yeah, but I kept on playing it over and over again.
Then she started listening to DNA every single day. Don't ask me how many times, because I don't know. I just know it was many times a day. As soon as she was arriving from school, DNA was playing in my house. So I couldn't cope with DNA anymore. I was telling her, stop with that song. Why are you listening to them so much? Why? And then she said, Mom, this is a K-pop band. They are from South Korea and I really like them. And I asked her, how come? How can you like them? You don't understand a single word of what they are saying. How? And she said, Mom, you are a racist. So I was not being racist. I was just asking why she was so impressed with them if she didn't even understand what they were saying, because I was listening but I didn't have a clue. Each time we had the trip to the shops or a trip to somewhere, she was asking me to listen to BTS in the car.
Yeah.
And I said, really, do I have to listen to them? And that was when I first listened to Fake Love, and I really enjoyed Fake Love, but I couldn't tell her, because if I could tell her that I really liked Fake Love, she would ask me to put BTS even more, and I would have to listen to DNA even more. So I think she made a kind of promise to make me enjoy BTS. and I start asking her some questions, not giving her a clue that I was really appreciating BTS already, about who were they, what kind of boys they were. And one thing that really brought them to my attention was Constance's behavior, because her behavior changed. She started behaving slightly better, I would say, since she started following BTS, became a better girl. And I was curious about why is she changing. Usually when you are following a band, you are a teenager, your behavior changed for worse, not for better. So that's really brought them to my attention, and from that point I start googling about BTS, who they were, what kind of work they were doing, and I really start enjoying them after listening to them so much. I found myself alone singing Fake Love. So what? This is getting on me as well. So I digged more information about them. Then Constance said one day that her biggest dream was to go to their concert, to see them live. And I thought, well, why not? If you really do your best at school and achieve good results, the first time they come to UK, we are going to see them. But I'm going with you, because I don't want to let you go by yourself, as it can be dangerous. But actually I really wanted to go as well to see them. And when we first heard that they would come to UK, she just said, "Mom, they are coming," and the tickets would be on sale on the 3rd of June. It was a Friday. It was 1st of June. Yeah, it was 1st of June. Yeah, it was a Friday. And we just were so lucky to get the tickets. Yeah. So we got 3 tickets for O2, and from that point I thought, well, I'm going to the concert. I know already some songs. I really need to learn more about them and learn more songs, and I start singing like songs as well. And then we had a big road trip. We made a big road trip during the summer, and she was begging me during the road trip through England, France, Spain and Portugal. She was asking me to listen to BTS all the way through. So I ended up listening to their music, and I became, slowly I became an ARMY. But I think the exact moment I became an ARMY was when they made their speech in United Nations. So Constance came to me and she said, Mom, they made a speech at United Nations. And I said, really? What about? And she showed me the speech, and when I was watching what RM was saying, I was totally impressed. And I just said to Constance, we need to make a reaction to this speech. This is absolutely amazing. And they were completely different from the other bands I knew. Even young artists, solo performers or bands, they were completely different. Their attitude was the opposite, because it was so humble, so down to earth, so kind and simple. They were actually idols, but behaving like normal people, which we don't see in other bands, in other artists. They are respecting everyone. These boys are amazing, and they really deserved my attention and my dedication. And that was roughly 1 month before, or 3 weeks before their concert. So we made a reaction video together here in the channel, and I just said what I had in my heart. It was a really big surprise, because we got thousands of views. We were not expecting to get thousands of views. We just did that because we really loved BTS, and I thought they deserved my time, my dedication, and I wanted to share with the world and with my friends that are following me here in my channel, that out there is an amazing boys bands, behaving in a different way, making an amazing work, great songs. They are great musicians themselves, amazing performers, and they behave in such a polite and humble way. So that's impossible being a mom and not liking them. So I think I became one of the oldest armies. So I'm the proof that to be an army, you don't need to be a teenager. You can be 47 and be an army like me. So from that point I was even more excited to go to their concert to O2, and we prepared so many things to take to the concert, and I have to say that I was as excited as Constance was. And I remember that when we were there, we made a live stream to share with people where we were and to share what we were doing, because we were very lucky to go to the Sky backstage as well. We got that. It was an amazing experience as well. And then the concert itself was, you know, I have no words. We made videos about that already. And if I was already an army, but that concert was, I would say,
it was amazing.
Was amazing, and was the cherry on the top of the cake, as we usually say. Was, you know, it was above all my expectations. It was something really unbelievable. On stage, they are amazing. And this was not my first concert. I have been in many concerts before. I have seen Shakira, I have seen Pink, I have seen Celine Dion, I have seen James and other great bands before, not just these four I just mentioned to you, the first ones that are coming to my head. I have seen many people performing, and BTS are just great performers. On stage they are amazing. And John Cook hurt himself before the concert, first concert here in London, during the stretching, and at some point when they were making the final speech, he said they would come back to London once again, and I just told Constance, and we will be back as well. So we were waiting and checking the informations, because we knew they would come here this year, and we did everything to go to their concert. So we got tickets for day one, as you know already, if you watch our previous video, and we were really blessed because Constance managed to get tickets for day two as well. So we are going to sound check. And basically, guys, this is how we became armies. This is our story. It's a quite recent one. So I'm an army since 1 year ago, almost 1 year ago. So I'm a baby army with 47 years old. And Constance is an army since officially
2 years and a few days.
Yes, she celebrated. She took sweets to school to share with her friends.
Yeah.
To celebrate her birthday as an army. As well, so I will celebrate mine as well. So I'll celebrate mine in September, guys. I promise you a cake to celebrate my first year as an army here. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video until the end. Thank you so much for your like, and please do subscribe our channel, clicking on the notification bell so you will receive the notifications of our videos. Sometimes I have some videos that are not about BTS, but they are nice too. Please let us know in the comments below, how do you become an army? Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you on our next video about BTS. But before we purple you.